Alright, this is Calibos, and this is Beyond the Skies. So, in the interim, I went ahead and I looked into this. And by looked into it, I mean I tried to set it up, but, I fail. So, let's look at our quest. I really want to make this wireless crafting terminal. So, we are going to do that, because I want to, and that's a good reason. So I've already made one of these, we'll have to make one of these, and we'll need to make one of these. So let's make that. So that. 8. Which is a dense cell. Wait, which processor is that? Calculation. Yeah, they're here. So that gives us a dense cell, which is fascinating. So it's charging from the flux network. That's not supposed to be possible, I think. What the hey? Sure. I'm okay with this plan. Wireless. So now we need one of these. And then we need one of these, which is there. We'll need one of these. I thought I had made more than one, but clearly I hadn't. So that should give us one of... Hello? One of those, which should immediately start charging. Wireless crafting terminal. So now that should give us one of these. We'll probably want one of those in here. We've got the wireless terminal. Now we just need to make that. So we'll need the ME terminal. Okay. I'm not precisely sure why that didn't work out very well, but it didn't, and we're moving on. So now that should charge. So that gives us the wireless crafting terminal, which gives us the boosters, I guess. Hopefully we're not going through our power too bad with that. Oh, I think we need a security terminal. Security terminal. Security terminal. Okay, so let's make another terminal really quick. Engineering processor. So we're going to make some of these. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to make some of these. 1, 2. Oops. Okay, I swear I am not a complete idiot. Just a half-wit. So that should give us the 4Ks, which should give us the 16. That should give us the chest, which is a quest, so let's grab that quest. So we've done that. We've done that. We've done that. Done that. So yeah, man, we just made super abundant loads of progress here. And I think that we just need to make this now. We can pop that down somewhere, I guess. Through that. And yeah. So now we should be able to take a... Pop those in there, pop that in there, pop that in there. If we have, say, I don't know, an infinity wireless booster card, theoretically there should be a slot. So I wonder if that means we can take these out. It should have 0 range. But yes. So this is going to make our lives a little easier. So I'm probably going to do some fancy things with AE2 to set up auto crafting and stuff like that. The biggest thing that I wanted was to get rid of the storage thing, the storage scanner. Because it was super annoying to me for some reason. So let's look at cards. So we want 2 of these capacity cards, which are basics. Okay, so we need more calculation processors. So the calculation processors are the pure crystals. So we should just be able to go redstone and have a bunch. Redstone. Calculation processor. So basic hearts. So we want to like that, like that, like that, like that. So if we pop down to here and we do this, let's take this off and see how it does. Take this off and see how it does. Okay, so I think that this is fast enough on its own to keep up. So we don't have to go up there anymore, guys. Check that out. We are awesome. So let's make some... Oops, nope, 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 nope. We want to make these. And the recipe for that is this. Let's make a few. So this is going to clog the system for just a little bit. Oh, it's not. Because... Yep. So we're going to put these away. Put that straight down. And then clear this, clear that, clear that. Hop back up to the top. Get ourselves a cobblestone. Just the one, thanks. And now everything is much better. It's a lot more. There we go. So now we won't have to fall through the floor either. So we're gonna have to figure this out because I'm not super excited about stuff with an overflow chance of going in there. So we'll figure that out. I wonder. Yeah, it doesn't work. We could always hope. So that should be all of the calculation processors that we need for a little while. So, inscriber. Let's grab some silicon. So let's make some silicon. Alright, so next step on our quest. We need to make the 16K storage disk. We like 16K storage disks, I guess. Or 64K, I'm sorry, 64K. So this is going to require 3, which is going to make these 9 4Ks, which is going to make that 27 1Ks. So we're going to need 27 logic processors. So let's look into logic. We have 43. 1K storage components. One. Three, so this needs to be 24. How about a 4K? What do we need for the 4Ks? So that's going to require quartz glass. And 3, 2. So that's that. And now we need the 16K. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Getting very excited here. 1, 2, 3. And then we need the 64K. And a 64K. Alright, so that's that one. And that gives us some empty storage housings, which are kind of cool, I guess. So what the storage housing is it's basically a drive. So now I can do this, pop that in there. And it will hold 63 items, up to 63 items. And it'll hold at least 64K of each. You can mix and match that up a little bit to get extra storage out of it, but it's not super great. So that's that. Let's look at this network tool again, because I will probably need that later, but mostly for off-camera things. Network diagnostics. Alright, gives us a loot bag, which we can totally chuck into there. Next quest. Auto-crafting. Molecular assemblers. These guys are super cool. So, formation core. Oh, where are we out of fluix? Fluix. So let's do this. Pop stack. Pop stack. Go. Go and go. Grab one of these. I think we got a grindy thing over here somewhere. do that. Are we losing power? What? That's crazy talk, guys. Oh, I should just grab some because we don't need all of it right now. We can just grab some and then go. Okay, so we're going to need some formation cores. And we'll just say 1, 2, 2. And then we need some annihilation cores. We'll just say 2 of those. Well, 2 craftings, so 4. And then we're going to need a, forgot what it was, sorry, molecular assembler. Molecular assembler. I'm telling you, these are the bee's knees. So auto crafting now. It's not exactly now, but it's pretty close. Because you actually need to set up a couple of things with it. So for auto crafting, let's skip to apply. So for auto crafting, you actually need to set up some. Where are they? Don't think we need anything with spatial pylons. Wait, am I not seeing them? Oh, here they are. So we need to make basically crafting storage. Crafting coprocessor is not unhelpful either. And then from there we need a crafting monitor, which will tell us, what's being done. So let's make a level emitter. Let's make a, oops, we jumped ahead. Let's make one of these. Let's make one of these. So crafting monitor. And then we're going to need a crafting unit again. And then from there we need a 1K. So that is a thing that we needed. So we can pretty much just slap this down and it'll do a thing. Now, I'm pretty much making a hash of this, and the plan is that I'm just slapping this down so you guys can see it, and then I'm going to rearrange it into a more useful configuration. One of the things that we're going to run into is channels. So I'm setting this up, like I said, super badly, and then I'm going to rearrange it so that it makes better use of channels. I'm probably actually going to set up a multi-block controller structure. We'll see how big it ends up being, and then I'm going to set up auto crafting. So my goal is going to be, I'm going to have to set up an area somewhere around here. I'm not sure where. Do we have sugarcane auto crafting? Okay, so we don't need this anymore. How about cactus? So we don't have cactus auto crafting. But we are making cactus green. So let's let's clean this up a little bit. There it is. All right. So I'm honestly gonna eventually put stuff together, like Britannia stuff will all be over here, and non-Britannia stuff won't be over here, and it's fine. The bed needs probably not to be like way in the middle of everything. I'll just put my bed here. That's not my bed. That is my bed. Alright, so this is the wood casing combustion chamber. It can go away. We stone one. Again, this one can also go away because we have this one. It's full setup. This was a demonstration thing. It can go away. So let's do that. Toss these. All right. Toss that. So, I may end up moving this. We'll see. But yeah, so what's next on our... Oh, crystal growth chamber. We definitely need to make this. So crystal growth chamber. So we're going to need 6 of these, the accelerators. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So looks like we need another quartz glass. Oh my gosh, this is such an improvement over the other thing. I mean, this part's annoying, but I think I can live with it. Now, block of emerald, because we totally need an emerald. So what this does is we slap this on, it charges up. And so if we take Certus quartz dust, and we take sand, but we spell it with an S, and an A, and an N, and a D. And then we combine these together, we get these. Now, they don't despawn. If we put it on the ground, it does nothing. If you put it in a pool of water like we had over here, and you leave it for about, I don't know, 8 hours or some garbage like that, it will become a pure Certus crystal. If we put it in this thing, it takes about a minute. These are God. Even better, it's not in world crafting, so it doesn't slow down servers. You'll notice that FPS is cruising about 100, whereas before it was like 50. So we're in with Flynn. If nobody gets that reference, then I'm very old. I could just be very old. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with being old. It means I'm wily. All right, wireless AE2. What? It's called wireless connector. So I don't know what this does. I'm not familiar with this. So does this have to be pure flux crystals? So we make pure flux seeds basically the same way. We get sand, take a bunch of this, cut the stack in half, I think is good enough. Pop that in the chamber. And wait just a moment. Let's organize this. We'll toss that in there. Are we done yet? Gosh, when you're waiting, these things take forever. But it's so much faster than doing it in the water. 79. Okay, so like I said, I have no idea what this is, and we have one. So if I pop that there, let's look at the quest. Needs a wireless setup kit. Let's make another Flux Pearl. So now we need an engineering processor. Do I not have any more? Engineering processor. No, we have it. Okay. So we have more boosters. So I will have to look up... Oh. No way. I'll have to look that up to confirm, but that seems too cool. Alright, we're going to let you guys go. It's 27 minutes. I know, we get into it. It's very exciting and stuff. Sleep in the new bed. So yeah, thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. I like to hear from you, so questions, comments, concerns, leave them below. Please, if you like the episode, leave a like. If you don't, tell me what I did wrong. I'm sure I did a lot. But yeah. So, have a good day, guys. Oh my god, we've got nether stars. I'd forgotten I'd set this up. Nether stars. So, I know what my title is. I'm going to have one. Be different. Alright. Talk to you later.